We're here. We're live. Yay.
Hi, Hollie's here.
Yay. Hi. Hi, Debriana. Hi, Lisa.
Hi. We are here.
This is the dancing portion of if you want. I'm lifting you up.
I'm pointing. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Here, I'm going to fix us so we're this way. Ha-ha.
Great. Oh, perfect. There it is.
There you go.
Better? Let me move everything over.
Yeah. Hi, Hollie.
Hi.
Yeah.
Just fixing stuff.
Oh, look, there's your blender. Yay, we're excited. I love this gazpacho.
Got the blender going.
Yay.
This
How are
is you've got too many cucumbers in your garden. Oh my God, what do I do?
Well, it doesn't always happen with zucchini and cucumbers.
That's this time of year. That's exactly what you need to do because your neighbors will give it to you. The farmer's market's full of them. You know.
Yeah, it's a good plant. I have. You know what I found today? We have a lot of volunteer what look like squash in our yard and have no idea what they are until they start producing. I found hiding under big giant leaves today a big acorn squash.
Oh my God!
Wow.
It was so cool. So I'm excited that we found that.
That's fun.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I always like it when you're going through, you don't see that one zucchini or cucumber that you missed, and now it's 17 feet long. It's like the size of an elephant.
Does that overnight? It's the weirdest thing.
I know. They're not the greatest to eat, but they're good to use in making, especially zucchini, if you're going to cook them. So just note to self.
Those are stuffable. That's what those are.
They are, and they're good in actual stuffing. Yeah.
I want to make the. Can you make the spaghetti out of them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have one of those. Maybe we'll do that next time. We'll do a little zucchini swirls. Those are fun.
Yeah. I love those. Okay. I have mine attaches to my KitchenAid.
Oh yeah, like very fancy.
Yeah. So that the reason I got that one is because it's so solid that I can make noodles out of butternut squash, or I can get a potato on there because it's so heavy. It doesn't like tip over with a heavy vegetable on it.
That's nice. Those are really nice. Mine is all arm muscles. Cranky Crankerton. Cranky Crank.
Oh, yes, Cranky from Crankyton.
I know. Get a little cranky after a crank. All right. Well, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. Okay. So, of course, I had to add a few herbal twists to this one. So, the herbs I'm going to add today to our lovely gazpacho are dill, a little bit of dill. I've got parsley, and we're going to do a tiny bit of mint just for freshness. And this one's a new one. This is one of my favorites. This is lemon thyme. This is a citrusy.
Oh, I used that last night.
We were just talking about it last night.
Oh my God. So it's if you're looking for a new herb to add to your little herb garden, or you want to put a little pot of something in your balcony or on your front steps, consider lemon thyme. It's really wonderful. It's a perennial. Well, in some places it's a perennial. I don't know about you guys.
No, it is actually. Mine comes back every year.
Oh, great. Okay, so it's a perennial here in Northern California. It has that richness of thyme, but it has this nice, bright, lemony scent to it. It is such a great addition. I do olive oils infused with this, vinegars. Yep. Just a little goes a long way, so you don't need a lot. But this is today's sort of secret fun herb ingredient.
Yeah.
A tiny bit of celery. This doesn't look like celery. This looks like a lot of parsley leaves, but it's actually celery leaves. All the flavor in celery is in the leaves.
Yep.
Buy it with the stems. Don't just let them cut them off. This is nice for crunch, but this is great for flavor. So instead of adding fresh ground pepper to this, because it's going to be a light green color and I don't want all those little black flakes, you could add white pepper, or you could just add parsley and a little bit of celery, and that's going to give you a nice peppery flavor. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's the herb introduction. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yay.
start with
So this is going to be for your Smash the Patriarchy Cucumber Gazpacho.
I'm smashing it today. We're going to chop it too.
Yee-hoo!
So first things first, you're going to want to get out your lovely blender, and you're going to want to chop your cucumbers into pretty small pieces before you put it in there, because you really want them to blend nicely. So I'm using these are small Diva garden cucumbers, and then
Are those like, is that like a Persian cucumber?
It is. You can use English are actually really good for this too. I just didn't have any because I had stuff from the garden. So this is more of a thicker skinned cucumber. So I'm going to peel this one because I want this to be nice and creamy. You can leave a little bit of green, and then that way you'll get some, it'll darken up the color. And to this gazpacho, we add yogurt. So that's part of what's that's what's going to make it.
I wish I could eat this right now. I wish I could eat this right now.
It's really hot here today, so this is going to be a nice, refreshing dinner. And my kids love cucumbers. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. So is my husband. So this is a good dish for us because we are serious cucumber fans. Okay.
I love them.
I think the three of us are cucumber people. Can we say that?
Throw the cucumbers in. And after doing that, I'm also going to throw in some of the celery leaves. So this, we've got about 5 cups of cucumber. Then we're going to do about a half a cup of celery. And I'm going to put a little bit, maybe half a cup of the ends for crunch. Just a little bit of that. Then we're going to do some.
Oh, yes, there is a lemon squeezy on the counter. I see it.
One of the Peggy, Peggy wants to know.
So next we're going to do some little green onion chives here. I mean, scallions. So we're going to top the I like it. This is going to give it, again, even more peppery and a little heat.
So good. That is going to be tasty.
So we're going to add all the way almost to the top of the greens. I like the dark green part even better. Okay, throw those in. Okay, and then today's Hollie's homegrown salt is lemon and marigold. So this is just lemon zest and marigold flowers. So we're going to put about a teaspoon of that in there.
And if you guys have not tried Hollie's salt, if you don't want to make it yourself, you should order it because it's spectacular.
You should.
Okay. Homegrown.com.
Homegrown.com.
Okay, now we're going to put in just 1 clove of garlic. We're just going to mince it a little bit. The blender's going to do a lot of the work, but you don't want it to be, you don't want anybody getting a big piece of garlic.
Yeah, no.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
Say you wanted to do just traditional gazpacho with tomato.
Correct.
Could you just replace the cucumber with tomato and it would work?
It's a good question. It depends on the recipe or the style that you want. But they're very similar. It's a sort of the flavor profile has a little bit of onion and garlic and then either tomato or cucumber. Then you can change that up with whatever herb combination you want to, because that'll influence the flavor profile. And, I add a little yogurt to this one just to make it a little creamier. But I don't know.
I've had creamy tomato, though. I have.
Some people do a dollop of, sour cream on top of tomato gazpacho or creme fraiche. And yogurt too. So, but I don't know if I blend it in the tomato gazpacho.
I've had it that way. It's quite good. Okay, so someone's asking. I thought you could not eat marigolds.
No, marigolds are totally edible. You'll see them a lot in the farmer's market if you get mixed bags. So they'll have little flecks of yellow or gold in them. Marigolds are totally edible. They're also a great natural pesticide in your garden. So I plant them all around my basils and all my herbs, just because they'll attract the bugs. And they dehydrate beautifully. So if you have extra instead of deadhead them or take the heads off before they get dry, put them in your dehydrator at about 100 degrees for 2 days, and they will retain their color. They're gorgeous. So
pretty.
They're very good for you. Okay. Then we're going to put a little olive oil and vinegar. And again, this is the olive oil that we use. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm not
She says it, and then she doesn't measure.
I'm just saying it because you said I have to say it. So you got to take that's 2 tablespoons. And then
use your
same with vinegar. This will be 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And this is
I will combine
we made. We keep using this same stuff over and over again. See, 1, 2. There you go. That makes
Classic.
2. Okay.
Classic.
Okay, now we're going to process. Actually, you know what? I didn't do the parsley or the thyme or the mint. Let me put a little bit. We're going to put a tablespoon of each.
And you're not putting in pepper because you're doing the celery leaves.
I don't think you need it. Okay, so one of the things you could do is you could put a little bit of spicy red pepper, little chili flakes on this if you like that. That's kind of a fun, it reminds me of Mexico where they put the peppers on the mangoes and they put hot pepper on their fruit, which is really good. So you could do that as well if you like spicy. This is our lemon thyme, and I'm just basically going to take this is so young that the woods aren't, the stems are not stemmy yet, but I'm still going to peel the leaves off. Okay.
I infused my honey with it last night. It's so good.
You could definitely add I was thinking about that. You could add a little honey to that. Okay, so I'm also going to add a little, where's my knife?
I don't know if she heard what you just said, but it's all good.
It's okay. It's and I think you can combine tomatoes and cucumbers if you wanted to.
So
no, you could throw a tomato in here, and you definitely want to add cucumbers to your tomato gazpacho for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to do about 2 tablespoons.
Lemon squeezy.
Yay. Yay. And then we're also, just to get a little, I'm going to do a tiny, like a half a side of lemon zest of your lemon here. Half a side. Is that a technical term?
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of. Okay. So first we're going to, I'm just making sure. Okay. First we're going to blend all of this. Then we're going to add the yogurt. Okay. Because we don't want the yogurt to separate.
Edgar and Monty are staring at me because they're like, wait, Hollie's voice.
Aww, we missed them. Okay, so I always start my blender on low, and then you work your way up.
Looks beautiful.
What a great color.
Mm-hmm. I had one time a gazpacho that was creamy with shrimp in it. It was so good.
I've had that too. I know. I like the creamy. I mean, I think the yogurt with cucumber is such an excellent.
Oh, so great.
Love it.
We're going to give this a taste. Ooh. Oh, that's good. That's nice. Okay. Wish you were here. Okay.
I know. We do too.
That would be so great for dinner right now. So easy. It's such a great summer
How long
dinner
am I doing this? This literally took me 5 minutes. So what we're going to do is in a non-reactive bowl, which means wood, ceramic, glass, mason jar. You can make this. So, and then brought to you by Masonry. Let me get the larger bowl. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Whoa. Is she okay?
What was that? That was like a cartoon. Okay.
That was like a Carol moment.
It was like the Muppets where they go in the kitchen and they throw everything out and they make some of the noise.
Just show up. Hi.
And then they just show up. Hi. We're back. Okay.
So here's my question. What are you gonna have this with?
This is what's really wonderful. This is grilled salmon. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Grilled chicken, grilled portobello mushrooms, grill some of your zucchini and your squash that you have too much of. You could do fried green tomatoes with this. Lots of things. So it's up to you.
Great.
You know what? I am going to put this in the blender first. Hold on. I did this. I was so excited about getting my bowl, I forgot. Okay, so we're actually going to put this yogurt with it in the blender. That way it'll get smooth. You can fold it in, but I don't. You know what? I don't want to have chunks. So now this is
chunk-free zone. Chunk-free zone.
So it's 1/3 cup that was measured off screen that you didn't see of yogurt. Now we're going to blend. Really, just a quick one.
What kind of yogurt, Holly, are you using?
It's up to you. I have just a regular. But you can use Greek yogurt if you want. What is Corona Kitchen? You got whatever's in your refrigerator. But any type
whatever
of.
Okay.
I like full fat yogurt.
I do too. That's my favorite. That's why. Fat.
It's more flavor, and you know, you're only using 1/3 of a cup. It's okay. All right, so let's give this a taste. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to make a little herb garnish. It's always nice to, show your imaginary guest, but maybe your partner or your kids, or at your socially distanced dinner. Some of the herbs you use, or your rubber chicken, whoever, or your doggy, whoever's willing to listen. I like to put a couple little herbs on top just for garnish, just to show them and what herbs are in it. So for this,
you made an effort. You made an effort.
I made an effort.
It's kind of like wearing pants. Like I wore pants today. I made an effort.
Wow.
I have dangle earrings on.
Oh, I do too.
I made an effort.
You guys, you spoil me. Both of you. You both spoil me rotten. Okay. So we're going to lay our ladle. We're going to ladle this in our lovely bowl, my pretty little lemon bowl.
Oh, what a pretty bowl.
Oh, that's pretty.
Nice. This was a pure one clear out. Okay. This is a large bowl. So I just chopped a couple herbs, and we're going to just put a couple here, a little sprinkle on top. And you could even put a lemon wedge, but if you can see that.
Oh, yeah. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Really
I want to eat it right now.
Voila. It's really good. So you can go ahead and eat it right away, or you can refrigerate it. Sometimes it's actually a little better if you refrigerate and let it set, because then it gets nice and cool. But if you just can't stand it and you have to eat it right now, you can't. So.
While she's munching, we're going to talk about a couple of things.
Yes.
We'll be eating.
I am going to tell you about two organizations. One Lisa just told me about, and one I found a friend of mine has started today. One of them is called NoDemLeftBehind.com, and it is helping to fund Democrats that are running in rural areas, because in organizing Democrats in red areas, there are many times when Democrats don't run at all in those areas. And so by default, the Republican just wins. So if you want to do something to help our states that can need a little lift, you can go over there and at least help elevate them if you can't give them any money. The other one I'll let Lisa talk about, IWillVote.com.
So Obama came out with this thing yesterday on his social media, IWillVote.com, and literally 3 clicks. You say, what state? I'm a resident of blank. Are you registered to vote? It checks for you instantly, and then register to vote. 3 buttons, so easy. Just do it. And
share it with people.
Somebody had to do that technology to make it easy, and I think that's what scares a lot of people too, that, I'm going to get involved and all this blah, blah. It's worth it. Go to the IWillVote.com and it'll be easy. The other thing we wanted to talk about is we want to congratulate all the winners of the photo contest. Yay. Oh, so great. Such great stuff, especially Patricia Medina. Oh my God, you're blowing
my God. So
amazing. Wow, amazing. Everybody was blown away by those. So congratulations. And then You may have noticed that Debriana and I had a big announcement yesterday. We have our Ko-fi, K-O-F-I. It's a fundraising site, and you can buy us a cup of coffee. If you like the programming you've been enjoying, the recipes, the people, the community, the camaraderie, Hollie's homegrown, the special guest, you could buy us a cup of coffee, because what will that go towards? We are creating the cookbook right now.
We are.
Yay.
It's really, but we need the moolah because it costs money. It all costs money. So buy us a cup of coffee. You don't even need to get a tax deduction. It's nothing. You'd buy one anyway, right?
Yeah. And we will be announcing levels and tiers of giving when we have that organized, probably in the next week, for fundraising for the cookbook.
Yes, and there's going to be some super cool swag. You are going to want it.
Yay. I'm excited.
And that's our story.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
Oh, we have a guest on Wednesday.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah, so here, I'll put his name up on the screen. So if you guys don't know who Karl Frisch is, you could go look him up right now at karlfrisch.com. He is a hilarious man, although that's not his trade. He used to be a Democratic strategist, but he is the first openly gay man voted onto the school board in Fairfax, Virginia. And he's doing fabulous things, including Fairfax, Virginia is just where they changed the name of the high school from Robert E. Lee to John Lewis High School.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And he's really helping, really is aware of trans and LGBT issues in general. So he'll be on the show. He's cooking. And you'll definitely want to tune in and watch him on Wednesday.
He's super cool and super smart. We're trying to get the stars. We have big stars lined up, people, in a couple of weeks. It's exciting.
Yay.
Here's your gazpacho.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. The colors is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
So,
Thank you, Hollie. Whoa.
I'm going to put this in the fridge. We're going to have it for dinner.
It kind of looks like what Luke drank in the Revenge of the Jedi or whatever.
Wasn't that blue? I think it was more blue.
No, you're right. It was blue, but it looks like
Yeah.
it looks
But this is supercharged.
Yes, this is good for you.
Well, we can't take orders for the cookbook yet because we don't know how much the cookbook is going to cost. We're in development with it now. So I don't know if we could take pre-orders yet, but we'll figure it out. But thank you for that suggestion, Ms. Strout.
If you want to donate to creating the cookbook, you can donate now. And when we get it done, that's the whole pre-order thing will get figured out. But first, just think of the money that it costs. Design. I'm going to give you 2 words: graphic designer, photographer, food photographer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have some fabulous women lined up to help us.
We do. They're all women. And we also just sent our materials to a New York publisher. So think a good thought for us. That's why we were at the FedEx. We started our company. We're sending all the stuff out. And she is a owner of her own publishing company also. So it's all women. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yay. Women supporting women. Women supporting women.
Yay.
Thank you, Hollie.
Thank you, Hollie. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us and watching.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's great.
Happy Monday. It's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Monday?
Yeah, nobody knows what day it is. It's Corona. It's okay.
I don't know what day it is. All right.
There are no weekends anymore.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
99 days to the election. Please register to vote. Please.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
All right, bye.
Oh, look at me. I'm going to play us out.
HolliesHomegrown.com. Go there. They got cool stuff.
I know. You can't help but dance to our little tune.
It's a polka. Why not?
Bye, everyone.
Bye.